This is JordanTower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. All right, so yeah, I saw this like 2 hours ago. It was just I was figuring something out online. I'm sorry, but and make sure you subscribe. So T.I. dropped his diss towards 50 Cent like 2 hours ago, maybe 2.5 hours ago. It's just like it's not moving at all. Okay, now listen. If 50 Cent dropped a diss towards T.I., I wouldn't be excited about that either, okay? T.I. feels like he needs to drop one more album, okay? And I like T.I.'s music. I like the single he dropped a month ago. I do like it. I think it's good. But, like, then he started bringing up the versus talk again, and that was years ago he brought that up. He wanted to go against 50. He decided he was above going against Jeezy. Then Jeezy and Gucci Mane came with it. So then he was like, let them have it. He was above doing it against anybody else. But 50 to him. 50 is his main target, right? And I was like, okay. I mean, you know, they both have a lot of hit records. But, like, I don't know. I don't feel like it's even a good matchup at all. Like, I would put 50 against Wayne, you know, or something like that. Like, he could definitely go against Wayne. Wayne would be hard because Wayne has a lot of records, a big catalog. His run was different. T.I.'s run was good, too. But, yeah, for verses, I think that would be good. But anyways, 50 wasn't into it. So then he started getting disrespectful recently, and, you know, 50 got even more disrespectful. But, he's 50 years old and probably shouldn't be shooting so low. He probably should be above it, but whatever. You're 50. When someone's petty, they're petty, okay? As long as they're not, like, fighting in the streets and doing gangster stuff, it's whatever, you know? But petty people will be petty. I would hate it to see somebody not being themselves. T.I.'s petty. T.I.'s petty, too. So, he dropped a diss record. What is he saying there? He says, first of all, I don't get the part where he says, they gave you a DMX pack. Why are you involving DMX in this? They gave you a DMX pack. Are you talking about because DMX is dead? Like, bro. The thing he says, you're not even as tough as my son. I want to run up on you with a knife. You're mad because Diddy smashed your wife. Bro, your wife smashed Mayweather, bro. Like, what you talking about? You couldn't even keep your wife. At least 50 was dating a model. Your wife is not a model. Your wife is definitely a legend, okay? She was part of a legendary group, okay? And you know what? Tiny doesn't bother nobody. And unfortunately, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. 50 Cent shouldn't have posted that, you know? But that was the thing. You know, 50 was better off posting Mayweather with Tiny. Because that really bothers. Maybe that's what he was getting at there, but, like, obviously we know Tiny's not the best looking, right? So even him taking offense to him just taking a picture of Tiny and putting it up. Actually, it's kind of funny in a way. He put up a picture of Tiny and said, I told you to keep my name out your mouth. Talking about T.I., right? He didn't diss her. Nothing. He didn't diss her. But they took offense to it. Over posting a picture of Tiny and said, I told you to keep my name out your mouth. Okay. You posted my wife. He didn't say anything about Tiny. T.I. and his son did, right? It's kind of funny in a way. It's almost like bait in a way. Like, she has to sit back and think, why are you guys so offended that he just posted a picture of me? Now, if he posted Tiny and Mayweather, that would have been implying that, but it wouldn't have made sense because Diddy took 50's girl, you know, his baby mom. So the diss was weak, and I know 50 wouldn't have a better response either. T.I. should focus on making good music for his album. He doesn't need this promotion for his album. This isn't going to help him sell one more album. It's going to help 50 promote some products. And I hope T.I. has some products to promote too. I like T.I. Bro, I'm still a fan of T.I. I'm not a fan of T.I. as a person. Like we saw too much of him on these reality shows. But his music wise, I'm always going to listen to T.I.'s music. In fact, I'm more inclined to listen to T.I.'s older music than 50's. There's certain 50 songs I'd listen to, but I'm more inclined to listen to old T.I. music, just to be honest, right? 50's evolved into whatever. 50's just funny. He's like a comedian to me now that does TV shows, and he has a great music background, right? 50 Cent said this was a week ago. This guy was just telling me about a comedy show he was working on stage. I don't like all this kind of stuff. It would be a good idea to it wouldn't be a good idea to come around me again. Respectfully, stay away from me. All right. Now he said that like a long time ago, and T.I. still wants to do this versus, right? So 50 Cent, in retaliation to everything that King was saying yesterday, someone made this funny clip of, remember the movie ATL? T.I.'s in that movie, and his brother gets killed by Big Boy, who's a drug dealer, and his brother was working for Big Boy, and T.I. stayed away from the street life in that movie. But he tried to keep his brother out of it, but he succumbed to it, and then his brother gets shot in the by Big Boy. They put 50's face on Big Boy, and ends up shooting T.I. And he says, "Grown man stuff, boy. Stay out. Stay out of it. This is between me and your dad." I don't blame King for saying something to 50. My point was, I hope King doesn't talk like that to people in Atlanta on a regular day, because he'll get wiped off this planet, you know? Doing it online is totally different. But we've seen him talk like that to people in Waffle House and stuff. Now, he posted up something about 50 Cent was in court in 2004 for something that happened at one of his shows. Some women got hurt because 50 got some chairs thrown at him or water, and he went in the crowd looking for the guys, and some women got hurt in a stampede, right? He didn't beat up 3 women. So he says, all you want to do is apply pressure to females. Bring that smoke to me. It's getting started at 50 Cent. King, you're not tough, bro. You look like a one of those troll dolls. He looks like a troll doll from back in the day. I don't know if you remember those in the late 80s. I think they were in the 80s. These troll dolls. These things were the sensation. But this is definitely who he looks like, you know? He looks like this troll doll. Hey, guys, don't talk about my mom. Don't talk about my mama. How dare you talk about my mama? He's like, I stay in all business. That's King. It's like, stop, bro. Like, you know, I don't blame you for, let your dad handle it, okay? Your dad started this. Well, this kind of started, if you want to, like, really be technical. This actually started back in 2011. 50 Cent insulted T.I. 2009, actually, right? 2009. T.I. speaks on his beef with 50 Cent. No. There was something he said on, or maybe it was 2015. It was something. Oh, yeah. There was something where 50 was saying something about T.I.'s wife with Mayweather or something. Maybe it was 2016. And he actually apologized to T.I. around that time, because he said, 2007 and 9, when 50 Cent criticized T.I.'s plea deal after federal gun charges, suggesting he got off too easy in the 2009 interview. See? It happened back in 2009. And that passed, right? And they were cool again after that, right? He says, if I was caught with that many guns, I'd be going away for a long time. I don't know what T.I. had to say T.I. said to that judge. T.I. responded, naming 50 in a 2010 interview. He says, people talk about things they don't know. I never told on anybody. Later in 2020, T.I. challenged 50 Cent. Well, now something else happened before that where 50 Cent says something about T.I.'s wife, and he actually retracted it because he thought it was going too far. But he always knew that was a pressure point. Pause. So he dropped this Black Mass thing. It sucks, bro. Listen, T.I. needs to focus on making good music, you know? And this diss track isn't it. It's not going to do nothing for you. Nothing, you know? So we'll get to the other news right after this, like within 30 minutes, okay? But I just wanted to drop this first. This is JordanTower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Do not forget to smash the like button because a lot of people aren't even subscribed. And you wonder, well, how are they watching the video? Because it gets recommended to them or they just check out the channel. But, like, please just subscribe. It doesn't hurt anybody, you know? Please, because you're gonna, like, we're doing okay right now, but if we don't tell YouTube this is cool, you know, it's a problem, you know? That's how social media works. So every once in a while I gotta remind people. All right? And I appreciate you for watching. Seriously. Thank you. I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.